we have another anime coming out this year that I'm interested in.
Oh no!
It's called this one I'm interested in just because of the name. It's called Night of the Living Cat.
What? So they've actually added the whole cat pronunciation to the first word.
Yeah.
Did you say it the way you meant to say it?
Yeah.
Not night, you night like a meow.
Yeah. It's you look so disgusted. It's called Night of the Living Cat.
Please don't lie to me. Yo, bro.
My man, how you doing today? How you doing?
Powering through, really.
Powering through.
Yeah.
Another week. It's the end of the month. There's a lot going on.
It flew by, really.
No, do you know what? The funny thing is, we're just even saying that it seems like only last week we're in the studio.
I forgot I'd even been here with you. And yeah, last time we were here, I still couldn't believe it. When you let me know that, yeah, it's time to come through again, I was like, wait, hold on. That kind of messes up my plans for the evening.
Your plans to go home and sleep?
Yeah, literally.
No, but today is just two voices on the mic today. You have Parker Sensei. I'm Parker Sensei. Hi. And we have Highlander.
Yo.
The last time it was just me and you on the mic. I think that was episode 88.
That was the one where we done the we had to meet 5 criteria to create our own individual anime world, but could only use an aspect from one anime, and then after using that couldn't use anime again, right?
Yeah. Episode was called A Whole New World, and we said we'll run it again.
What episode is this?
Episode 88. So the one we're on now?
No, now.
We're on episode 133, I believe. Wait, I'm going to fact check that.
I don't know why.
Wait, that was unintentional.
No, I really do need some milk though. I'm feeling.
No, but it was literally, episode 88 was the last one where it was just me and you.
That was a good episode though.
Yeah, and now we're on episode 134.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. It's just been a blur. I thought we'd been on like 150 or 160 for some reason.
I mean,
my maths has not been mathing for the last couple of weeks anyway, so.
Soon comes.
Yeah. How's your anime life been so far?
I'll be honest with you. This year, I've probably only, in terms of titles that I've been keeping up with, is only Solo Leveling and a little bit of Sakamoto Days that I've been actually watching.
How many episodes deep are you in Sakamoto Days at the moment?
Sakamoto Days, I'm like 4 episodes in at the moment. I'm not too sure how many episodes are out though.
And has it lived up to expectations? Because I remember even before it came out, you were gassed to watch it. Because you've read the manga.
Yeah. I haven't finished the manga, but I've read enough to know what to expect. And I feel as though, and it's no shade on Sakamoto Days, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. But it's not scratching the itch the same way Solo Leveling is.
Why?
Solo Leveling, I'm just sitting there on the edge of my seat, hyped the whole way through. Like, from beginning to end, it's like every single episode. There's even memes of people going, oh, they put the opening credits on, and then they blink and it's over. And then, like, where did the episode go?
Have you seen the one where the guy says, oh, you watch Solo Leveling whilst doing the plank to make it last longer?
No, I haven't seen. That's hilarious.
Yeah, she does the plank as well. I haven't seen the one you're talking about though. It does feel like it goes by in a blink, bro. I think that's because you just enjoy it so much.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been this excited about anime as I am with Solo Leveling.
And we've said that before, but I mean, it's a genuine feeling. Yeah. What was the last anime that you think had you this hooked? If you can remember.
If I can remember, I think it may have been
Slime. At the start of Slime, potentially, Reincarnated as a Slime.
I enjoyed Slime at the start, but it didn't have me hooked.
Not like this?
Not like this.
Not even a start when he initially got reincarnated into that world. and then you see him slowly progress and manage all the new things that he has to deal with.
I think with Slime, I enjoyed it, but I can't compare it to the excitement I'm getting from Solo. If I'm gonna pick an anime that I feel gave me this much hype, it probably would be early Attack on Titan.
Ooh, I'd have to concur, you know. Even though I did ruin it for myself by, I think it was the first season of AOT, it finished. And then I just couldn't wait for the second season to come out. So I went on the Infopedia, Wikipedia, whatever it was. And then I find out about the whole Berthold and Reiner situation.
Did you intentionally go look for this? Like these spoilers?
You know what it was? From what I remember, I don't know what I was thinking.
You were that guess to find out more. You're like, no, F it. Give me the material.
I didn't anticipate how much. How can I put this? I enjoyed it, but for some reason, I just didn't care if I spoiled it for myself.
Yeah. And then you regretted it.
Yeah, and then I think, I did regret it. But not at the time I was reading. I think I did at the time I was reading it, but then I thought, you know what? I'm already in too deep, so I think I read even more ahead. And
we're now just dive in.
No, that's a good comparison, though. Because, I mean, I think we were all, you know, the big question mark is what is outside the walls and what's going on, where Titans come from. And, I mean, how are you? Where are you on Solo Leveling right now?
Okay, so
without spoiling, please.
Without spoiling, because I think you're ahead of me.
Oh yeah.
I've done a thing where I'm pausing because I want to basically watch more than one. Because I've noticed that when I watch just one episode, I'm like, wow, why is it credits and then a blink and it's credits again? So
you actually want to throw attention, right? I do.
No, I'm not gonna lie. So yes, so by the time this episode drops, I will be up to date, but I will be watching 3 episodes.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yes, I can't wait.
It's like when you're at home on Christmas Day and you know you're not going to go out and you know you're not going to leave the house, so you get a blanket, wrap up warm, and just put on, I don't know, whatever your favourite Christmas film is and just sit out and vibe out still. I might have to go back to doing that.
Trying to stop.
I tried. And it didn't work. So much so that I thought, you know what? Maybe I should actually pick up another anime.
Yeah, you know, I think that's what we need to do. I think we both need to pick up another anime.
And I think it might be Frieren.
I would say you would like Frieren.
You watching it too?
I finished it. Oh, not finished it per se because it's still technically ongoing. But I've watched the whole first season.
Is it a shoujo?
It's a if I was to summarize it, it's a fantasy anime about an elf. You follow the life of Frieren, who's an elf, and she basically has a long lifespan, and she kind of has to, I guess, come to terms with the fact that she's going to outlive her like companions. And it's basically,
it's not slice of life, is it?
No, be real with you, yeah.
Is there action?
There's action.
A good amount of action.
There's decent amount
enough.
Of action.
Okay, cool.
There's enough action that you will be impressed. I would say, and this is just me and my P's and approval. Out of the new anime that I've watched, the new properties, Frieren is top 3 in the new anime that I've watched.
And the other 2 are Solo, of course.
Solo will probably be another one. And taking the first spot, it's debatable, but it might be Jujutsu Kaisen.
JJK above Solo. I mean, granted, there's more material to judge it on. But currently, JJK is more or less at the top of the list of those.
JJK will be 3rd.
Okay.
Frieren will be 2nd.
And Solo's 1st.
Solo, I'm just loving Solo way too much. But Frieren is so good, bro. I fully recommend it.
Because I think Kato and Jed, well, shout out to both of them because they're not here today, but I think Kato, did he recommend it? I think he did. Kato watched it as well, right?
I think he might have. You might need to double check, but the ones that definitely watched it, MGK's definitely watched it and she loves it.
Yeah?
Yoshida wants to start it, but she hasn't had the chance to yet. But MGK loves it. And Prime watched the first 2 episodes, and what he said to me, he was like, Zen, I hate you. I was like, why? Because the first episode got him emotional, and the second episode, he was like, oh, no, this is so good.
Wait, emotional? Why? If it's a spoiler, non-spoiler, or
it's basically, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Did he cry?
Prime, did you cry? Oh, I wonder. No, I'm not sure if he cried, but
I mean, we've been there in the fields. I've been there. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I feel with the first episode, it is such a wholesome episode, and it's such a good story.
Did you get in your feels when you watched it too?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I didn't cry, but I was like, oof. Like, there was a sting. There was a sting.
Is it an hour long?
The first episode's about an hour.
And all the others are about 20.
Yeah.
Because I did read a short synopsis about it, and it was a 10-year war.
Against the Demon King. They basically...
That she fought in, right?
Yeah,
her and her
yeah.
companions.
Yeah, so in 10 years, they have a journey to go out and...
Do you see that 10 years?
No, you basically start after the 10-year period.
Okay.
So the start of the tale is after they've defeated the Demon Lord.
Okay.
And you basically follow Frieren's journey from that point onwards when they're all heroes. And then that's where the story begins. But... bro, just watch it. We'll talk about it when you watch it.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I let it build up then.
Add that to your list. There's 24 episodes.
Yeah.
Add it to your
First
list.
season.
Mm-hmm. Add that to your list, and then we'll talk. Ooh.
Because I know Kato was also recommending one called Shangri-La Frontier.
Shangri-La Frontier.
Have you seen that too?
I've watched the first few episodes, and I need to go back to it. So I'll tell you what. That's actually a good, I guess, segue, since it's just us two talking. We have a list that we always say that we're going to,
What, our own personal list?
Yeah, when you kind of add the anime to the list, you go, oh yeah, I'm going to add an anime to the list.
Bruv, you know what's mad? Mine's so long, and it's... Do you actually have it written down, your one? Or
I can pick some off the top of my head.
I can't. I can pick up Frieren.
Mm-hmm.
Kino's Journey.
Kino's Journey, yeah, that's another one.
I think that's it. I don't remember, and it's like pages long.
No, it's definitely pages long. In my one, I have things like, and you're gonna hate me for this. Hajino Ippo is on my list.
No, I'm glad.
I need to watch it though. It's on my list. You're gonna hate me for not starting it yet.
No, you know what it is, bro. Yeah, I do.
You didn't even deny it.
But I'm glad it's on there because I'm not really a fan of sports anime. But that one, the first season got me proper hooked. I actually need to watch the others. It's just that I only, you know me, when I love dubbed. And when the dubbed is done proper, I don't like going to subbed at all.
No,
so fine. Much so that that's what's been the reason why I haven't actually continued on with Haikyuu, because I've only been able to find subbed versions of, I think it's New Challenger?
Okay.
Season 2? Or whatever it is.
The thing is, when a dubbed is done well, it's actually really good to watch. I feel as though there's one anime called Soul Eater.
Is that more the whitehead boy?
Yes, he's
and his sword.
He becomes a scythe.
He's a little girl.
There's a girl called Maka, and her partner is a weapon, a death scythe called Soul, and he can turn into her scythe.
So he's the one with the white hair.
Yeah,
and he looks like a little boy.
Yeah.
I know about that.
Shark teeth.
Yeah.
That is, the dub is so good. The dub is one of my favorite dubs ever.
Really?
Yeah.
For you, because I know you're a sub man.
I'm a sub man. I would watch the dub over the sub any day. Yeah, it's a good sub. Good dub. My bad.
Would you be able to watch Golden Boy in subbed? Because how have you watched Golden Boy in dubbed or subbed?
I watched it in dubbed.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so did I.
And I haven't. It's one of the ones where I don't want to find out what it's like in sub. I don't think I've even thought about watching it in subbed. Yes. What else is on my list that I need to watch? The new Blue Exorcist is out as well.
I've been meaning to watch.
Did you watch Blue Exorcist back in the day?
Yeah, the first season was good. Then I think the second season, someone ends up getting powers.
Yes.
The one that uses guns.
Yeah, the one without getting spoilers. Yes. It's an old anime, if I'm not kicking up, but
what's out now? So what, season 3 or 4?
I don't know what season it currently is. What I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to go back and have a refresher of what the events of like the first 2 seasons.
Because they're twins, right?
Yeah, they're twins.
And one of them they're the son of the devil. One of them ends up inheriting all of his dad's powers, and the other is basically just a normal guy. And they work for a government. They were
agency. They were brought up in a church, and then they have to now fight
Demons?
Demons. And I just remember there's one woman that has like her sword like in her cleavage that she pulls out like a portal. She has,
I
like,
don't even remember that.
She has a seal on her chest where she can like pull out her sword.
And she fights with him?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all. But it's been years.
It's
as
been
well,
years.
bro.
Yeah. No, I think I watched it years ago, back when I watched Soul Eater. But
Oh, it's been a minute since you watched Soul Eater as well.
yeah, but Soul Eater is one that it's got a good place in my heart.
You know what? I think I tried to pick that up and it seemed a bit too lighthearted for me. Because it's not gory,
It's
is
not
it?
gory, no.
And when I say gory, I mean, imagine, let me see, what kind of violence could I
It's not Attack on Titan. It's not things that would have you like going.
They don't bleed in it, do they?
There's bleeding.
They show blood?
Yeah, they show blood a bit later on. It has a lot of comedic moments, but it also has parts where Maka, who's the main protagonist, when she's beating up one guy, I can't remember his name. She's beating him up, but she's laying a smackdown on him. She's whooping his ass, and I'm like, yay! No, you watch it.
It's not like Hunter x Hunter.
No.
You know, Hunter x Hunter isn't excessively like gory, but
Yeah.
it's enough to make it look real. It's not like that, right?
No.
And I think the animation style is just a bit too
It
Right.
does seem yeah,
kiddish.
It does seem cartoonish.
Yeah, that's it. Not
Yeah.
kiddish, cartoonish. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, which is kind of mad because it is a cartoon, but
It's
yeah,
it's animation.
But
But
I think I did try to watch it, and I was like,
No, it's fair. Did you ever watch Fire Force?
oh, I might. You know what, bro? Let me just actually start that. Because
Added it to the list.
nah,
Because he's
because
hopeful. Yes, he
Oh,
is
does he?
hopeful for today.
this is getting ridiculous. Because you know what's mad? I'll just be scrolling on Insta, and then I'll come across a video of any particular anime. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I need to jump back on. So, what have I said?
Do you know that Fire Force and Soul Eater are set in the same universe?
Really? I think you've mentioned this to me before.
Yeah. So Soul Eater is technically, it's not official yet. They're still laying the breadcrumbs, but it's technically set before the events of Fire Force in the same universe.
But how does that work? What do those characters? Does anything that happens in which comes first?
Soul Eater comes first.
Something has happened in Soul Eater. Has it ever been reflected in Fire Force? So like, let's say there was a building that got blown up in Soul Eater. Do you actually see the damaged building in Fire Force?
There's breadcrumbs. There's nothing that's been fully like the dots haven't been fully connected yet, but there's a moon and the sun that basically are the same and is very distinctive. So if you basically like look up Soul Eater moon, just like look it up now and look for a picture.
Now
of
I'm
it.
going internet now.
I'll look it up then. That's what I didn't. I said that you did it. Wait. Why do you want to look it up? No, there we go for you. So if you basically look up Soul Eater moon, it's a one of a kind moon. You will not see that anywhere else.
What?
Right? That's the moon in Soul Eater.
Wait, I think, and it's in.
It's also featured in Fire Force.
Yeah, because it does look familiar. And that blood coming out of his mouth, does that actually get shown in the anime?
Yeah.
Are there any reasons? Have they expounded on why the moon looks like that in any of those anime? Or it's just there and nobody questions it at all?
Nobody questions it. The sun also has a face as well.
Does it look quote unquote normal or?
This is the sun. Oh, the sun's right there, underneath it.
Oh right, that's the sun.
Yeah.
I saw it. I didn't even. So wait, but are they made by the same?
Studio.
Yeah,
I don't know.
with the same writer or?
The same author, I believe.
Oh, the mangaka?
Does the source material, but I'm not sure if both the animation studios that did Soul Eater was the one that did Fire Force. I'll have to fact check that.
Are there any Easter eggs in Soul Eater? Wait, which Soul Eater came out first?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And there's Easter eggs in Fire Force. You see like little memorabilia from Soul Eater like dotted around. So there'll be like little Easter eggs in Fire Force as well.
I've always wondered what's the point of them putting two anime in the same universe if they're never actually gonna have them.
Like crossover.
But then again, probably as to the law.
Yeah, probably that's the law because Bleach and an anime called Burn the Witch are set in the same universe.
Have you seen Burn Witch before?
I have.
Is it good?
It's alright, you know. It's alright. It's very short. It's not as long, but it's decent.
What's it about? I mean, what is it? I'm assuming that's a witch.
They're basically it's set in a Soul Society branch that is based off London.
What?
Yeah, Reverse London is basically a soul society branch of witches.
So hold on, the headquarters or this branch of Soul Society is headquartered in London,
Yeah.
but they're Soul Eaters, Shinigami,
Yeah. No, they're not Shinigami, they're witches.
and what do?
They basically...
They're all female.
For the most part, yeah, from what I've
Okay.
seen. They basically go on their own like little things where they kind of like fight entities in their universe, like dragons and stuff, I believe. Like,
How do you know that they're like an offshoot of the Soul Society?
it's in a synopsis.
Do they ever say it in the actual anime?
Yeah.
So what, they'll call back to Captain Yamamoto like, yo,
No.
big dog.
I don't think they work under Yamamoto. I think they're just I think they're a different branch, and so Shinigami will handle like souls and stuff and all that good stuff, and I believe that they kind of handle dragons and shit.
Okay. Is it good?
It's alright, you know. It's alright. It's not too bad. It's a nice little filler watch.
One season only.
Yeah, so far.
By the same author.
Yeah.
Tight.
Taito Kubo.
That's it. Yeah, I didn't want to butcher the names though. But I know which, When did this come out?
This came out maybe like 2-3 years ago, maybe 4.
Oh, well, I'm assuming it's just like Fire Force, where they'll have, Easter eggs and, other indicators that they're in the same universe. But
No Easter eggs just yet, from what I've noticed. But they're just all you have to go by is that they are based in a like maybe like a remote location that's not very close to society.
Wait, so do they ever say Soul Society in the anime? From what you remember.
From what I remember, I don't remember, but I believe they may do.
But if they don't, then the only other how can I put this, explicit link between them and the Soul Society is the synopsis that you read. Oh, you're reading it now.
The story of Burn the Witch takes place in the Bleach universe and follows 2 witches, Noelle and Nini.
Hold on, Noel.
Nah.
Oh, okay. That's she's the wrong one, my bad.
Yeah. Working for the Western branch of Soul Society located in Reverse London.
What do they mean Western branch, bro?
Maybe Soul Society's in the East? Western branch. Who knows societies had like branches?
That's what I'm saying. There's no. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the synopsis.
No, that's basically like a little bit of a thingy about, but yeah.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
There is more, but it's basically kind of like more of a watch and find out, I guess. But it's from the same, illustrated by Taito Kubo, and I think it was probably what he did between. I guess maybe did he do that before?
I need to finish Bleach.
Yes, you do.
And before that, I need to actually find a note-taking app.
And write all these down.
I swear down.
I tell you what. So we've spoken a little bit about our list. The list obviously keeps growing, but I'm going to read some upcoming anime to you that I'm looking forward to.
Okay, cool.
Because my list is a list that I want to watch. I want to basically watch things like Hajime no Ippo. I want to watch things like I started Monster, but I need to actually continue Monster.
Monster
is about a doctor who basically saves the life of a boy instead of saving the life of or operating on, should I say, someone that he was supposed to operate on, because the boy came first, and then the hospital wanted him to operate on someone else because he's a really, really good doctor. He chooses to operate on the boy, saves the boy's life. The boy then becomes a serial killer. The boy becomes a serial killer. But yes, it's called Monster. There's a lot of episodes out at the moment, but I've just
fantasy or just
drama-esque movie anime. Sorry,
you started already.
Yeah. But I technically still carry it on my watch list because I'm still not even halfway through yet. I think there's quite a few episodes.
And what have you thought about it so far?
I like it. It's very.
Wait,
bleak.
what's the doctor actually trying to do? What's his angle here? How does he propose to, quote unquote, fix the issue?
maybe the doctor's gonna try and kill the boy. You never know. We'll see. I don't know how he plans. He plans to stop the boy because he feels guilty that the boy is going on a killing spree.
So the whole country, I'm assuming it's set in Japan.
No, it's set in Europe. The main character leaves Japan and moves to Europe,
Okay.
and it's set there, and he basically goes and tries to stop the killing.
How?
We find out through the story. I'm still partway through, so
So he's trying to track down the boy now.
Yeah.
How old is this boy?
The boy is now a young man. He's probably like
What? Oh, so he treated him when he was a boy, and then he grew up to be a young man, and that's when he became a serial killer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, okay, that's a bit of a left turn for a boy just to turn rabbit like that. I don't know why, but that reminded me of Pluto.
It has a similar Pluto aesthetic, if I'm being honest, like in the way the characters are designed and stuff.
No, I meant the whole that bit I always laugh at regarding the guy being a serial killer of children, even though they're all just robots. They treat him like a full monster.
You really degrade. No, yeah, you really degrade that whole thing.
No, but for real though, I mean, the way they talk about him,
The robots have rights.
Quick sidebar. Do you think they're justified in the way they villainize his personality?
In the context of the story, yes.
So if, let's say, I don't know, robots have quote unquote rights and AI life forms are a thing. If someone went around destroying robot children,
Why are you laughing like this? Yeah.
you'd want a death penalty for my man, yeah?
If robots...
You'd be outraged, disgusted, beside yourself.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Why not?
No, not why not. No. Why not?
Yeah.
If he destroyed 10 robot children, you'd give him the Lucy Letby treatment. Life.
Yes.
What do they call it? Whole life term.
Whole lifetime.
No, jokes aside, seriously, would you? Like from the bottom of your heart, that's what you.
If we lived in a day and age where robots they had rights, they lived in society, they worked with us, because these robots even befriended people. Like, robots in this story have rights like people do.
So it might sound left, but would you then consider marrying a robot wife?
No.
But they're people, no?
No.
Because deep it though, if quote unquote killing robot children is the same level of heinousness and egregiousness as killing flesh and blood children, then surely their lives are valid enough that entering into a romantic relationship.
Okay, to your point, I just have to say that I would not... What's the word I'm looking for? I would not...
Because what is it that's stopping you?
I would not judge someone that I knew.
No, it's a judgment call.
If they decided to marry a robot.
So
but I personally...
one of us decides to get... Go on.
I personally could not, in that situation...
Why?
Marry a robot. Not my type. Let's just say that. Let's go
Why?
with that. Not my type.
What? Metal ain't your type?
Cold steel. I prefer a warm embrace.
How do you know they're not very lifelike? So that their synthetic skin feels very supple, real and warm. You don't feel the internal metal parts and inner workings of or what's actually inside. When you're, I don't know, it's a bit mad caressing or whatever. Even a simple hug feels like you're hugging a real person. If they were that lifelike, would you reconsider?
I hate this question, but I will probably still say no, only because.
No, I'm with you though. I'm really with you.
Only because, in this scenario, if hypothetically speaking, these robots had all the I guess workings and like came packaged as what I'm used to, I would know that I would want to be with This sounds so wrong to say this. I don't want to be with
A real person.
yeah.
No, I agree with you completely. I'm with you still. I'd actually be nervous of being around them potentially, because don't all of them potentially have the capability of super strength?
Yeah.
Because they're made of steel and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. No.
But we really digressed here.
That's true. Yeah, that's not even the topic.
We really digressed.
How did we even get it?
How did we get here?
It went from Pluto, kids.
Yeah, to basically reading off the list of upcoming anime. So
Yes.
back to our list. So my list is basically long, and I wanted to obviously complete my list. But there are titles that are coming out that I'm excited about that are gonna cut the queue, unfortunately. So Hajino Ippa's gonna have to wait a little bit because we have things like Lazarus that's coming out.
I don't know if... It rings a very sly bell.
Lazarus is from the creator of Cowboy Bebop.
So this is a brand new entry to the scene.
A brand new property made by Watanabe. Lazarus is a sci-fi action series set in 2052.
Okay.
The story follows a global task force named Lazarus, formed to combat a deadly biological weapon disguised as a miracle drug. The series is set to drop in April of this year.
By the same studio that made Cowboy Bebop. Or the author, sorry.
Yeah, the same author behind Cowboy Bebop. And from the trailer, it looks really good.
Animation-wise?
Animation looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah?
It looks like... Obviously, we are putting Solo Leveling up there as contender of anime of the year. Lazarus, if done right, potentially could be a contender in the same bracket for anime of the year.
I've got a question, just a quick side one, but that fight between My Man and Tusk, when there are parts of it where none of it made any sense, you couldn't even tell what was going on, right?
Is that
in the dungeon?
in the dungeon?
Towards the end of the fight.
Oh, do you know what happened? I read the manhwa, so I understood everything. I understood all the concepts. He was basically doing separate spells, so he basically has different abilities.
Who? Jinmu?
Tusk. Oh, wait, who you think? You didn't understand Tusk fighting Tusk's abilities. Is that who you were confused about?
No, there were... Wait, who? It's Jinmu, right? That's his name?
Yeah, Jim was the main character.
Towards the end when... Oh, I don't want to spoil it. Let's just call it the final act of that particular fight where they're both going ham. And then each one... I mean, he's going, he's throwing multiple attacks at once and then the animation just goes crazy.
Yeah.
Could you actually visualize what was happening properly? You could.
Yeah.
I couldn't, bruv. I breezed past that bit so quick.
I watched it twice, though. So maybe... Did you watch it once?
Oh, no, I watched it twice and I still didn't know what's going on, bro. Maybe at the second time I got a better glimpse of what's going on, but it just looked like a whole mishmash of colours and shapes.
You're just like...
Literally. But you're saying you've read the manga, so that helped you better understand what's going on.
Yeah. I understood the fight from start to beginning, but I guess... I guess the only confusing part potentially would have been Tusk's powers.
I'm thinking of another fight, sorry.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet? Have I not seen it yet?
You've read it, obviously. Let's say there's a dragon involved.
I need to watch it, and then we'll refresh my memory when I watch it.
It's a, let me see, how can I give you another clue? One more clue about potentially ruining it. He's... I don't want to say sequestered. A certain female to go with him.
I like this character. If it's who I'm thinking of, when I read the manhwa,
She's just been introduced.
I was like, this girl's cute. She has feelings, right? For who doesn't have feelings?
Yeah. Quite obviously.
Yeah. I like her. I need to go back and watch. I need to watch it and then I'll get what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm tempted to ask, but fuck it, I'll ask anyway. Once he exits, where he's at currently. You know where he's at, right? It's a very tall place. There's a lot of fire.
Yes. Trying to get something for someone.
Yes.
Yes.
Does the female's participation in the story continue past that?
So, we have another anime coming out this year that I'm interested in.
Oh no!
It's called this one I'm interested in just because of the name. It's called Night of the Living Cat.
What? So they've actually added the whole cat pronunciation to the first word.
Yeah.
Did you say it the way you meant to say it?
Yeah.
Not night, you nyai, like a meow.
Yeah. It's... You look so disgusted. It's called Night of the Living Cat.
Bro, please don't lie to me.
The title made me laugh. So, this unique series presents an apocalypse where humans transform into cats upon contact with the virus. While
permanently?
this scenario,
Oh, you haven't seen it, sorry.
while this scenario appears cute, it poses a challenge for those wishing to remain human. So basically, long story short, it's zombies, but you can turn into cats.
Hold on. The virus turned them into zombie cats or just normal cats? Zombie cats.
Normal zombie cats, but they don't look like zombies. They look like cats.
But they're zombies.
Yeah.
So they're undead.
They're undead. They're basically undead cats, but they don't look like zombies.
There's no decomposing flesh. Have you seen the trailer for it at all?
Not. I haven't looked into too much to confirm, but I think they just turn into like normal cats. But the cats are basically chasing you down as if they are zombies.
Oh, when they bite you.
Yeah.
And that's how they transmit the virus.
Yeah.
That's kind of peaks, though. Because you're not really going to get away from a cat.
Bro, if a cat wants you, it's over.
And you say they look normal too.
I believe so from what I've seen. I think.
So if you don't really understand what's going on,
I think in the universe that it's in, everybody knows that cats are basically like.
so they've got
It's
people
an
out
outbreak.
here
It's an outbreak.
beefing cats.
It's an outbreak.
You said, but you haven't. You said there's no trailer that you've come across so far.
There might be a trailer. I haven't seen it yet, but it comes out in July. Would you watch it based on the synopsis, or would you just peek at it from the curiosity? And
You know, yeah, just to widen the repertoire a bit more, maybe.
and with Lazarus, would you watch that?
Oh yeah, well, you said it was what was it? A global task force has been commissioned to do what?
To basically combat a deadly biological weapon disguised as a miracle drug.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
It looks good. It looks good.
And it's Cowboy Bebop
Creator.
certified.
Yeah.
So, quick question: has the creator of Cowboy Bebop ever come out with material since Cowboy Bebop before Lazarus?
Oh, he also did another anime. It's gonna annoy me now. Cowboy Bebop. Obviously now Lazarus. He's done something else. Is it Space Dandy? I think it's Space Dandy.
Have you seen that?
Have you seen it? Space.
I was gonna
Dandy
watch it,
Creator.
but it's too goofy for me. And the ending is crazy.
Yeah, it's Watanabe. He did Space Dandy.
You haven't seen it now?
I added it to my list.
It's long as hell. Oh, speaking of list, whilst I've got you here, please remind me. So I said Kino's Journey, Fire Force, Frieren. There was one more.
Kino's Journey, Fire Force, Frieren.
We spoke about another one that I said I was going to watch. If you remember. I might have to go back and listen to this.
Shangri-La Frontier. No, that's one that Carl recommended.
There was another one that we mentioned.
In post, when I'm listening to it, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. We also got Fire Force Season 3. We did speak about Soul Eater, if that's what you're thinking of.
No, I'm not really. I tried that one already.
Okay. We'll go back in post and I'll let you know. There's also obviously Fire Force coming out the next season. Next season of One Punch Man dropping soon.
When?
It hasn't actually been confirmed just yet, but it's supposed to be coming out soon.
So we're still waiting for them, man, to go and beef the monsters that live underground. It's been years.
It's been years.
What? Do you know why it's taken so long to get to the stage?
Animation time? I don't know.
Because the manga's been ready for a minute now. The source material's been there.
I've heard that some of the characters in it are so OP. Like, apparently the source material is really
new
good.
characters?
Yeah. And even current characters.
Like, is it Garo?
Garo, I think he's
The
basically...
hero killer?
Yeah, the hero killer. The one that basically wants to be a monster. He apparently is really OP. He's really overpowered where they are in the manga.
And it drops this year? Oh, you said there's no official...
Yes, from what I recall, I can't remember if there's an official update of the actual date, but it's supposed to be coming out this year.
Because I've been waiting, bro. Yeah, I've been waiting so long. I thought, fuck it, bro. I'm not even going to give that any mind anymore.
There's another anime coming out. Obviously, My Hero Academia, the final season comes out this year. But there's also...
Yay!
Like, finally! Get rid of pedal fast.
Have you been watching it?
I have.
I picked it up a little bit. Where is it? Todoroki.
Mm-hmm.
Is once again beefing the villains on during this big all-out fight where it's all of them against him.
Will you talk about Little Todoroki or Endeavor? Talk about Hot and Cold, half ice, half fire.
Nah, the K-boy,
The K-boy.
the one that's got the hand over his face.
Oh, Shigaraki.
Shigaraki, that's it. He's in another major
Form.
Has he got another form? He's beefing the heroes in this big fight. You know the one where he this is a couple seasons ago where he's in an incubation chamber.
Yeah. He gets a different body.
Yeah, it's similar to that kind of fight where there's multiple heroes beefing him at the same time.
Is
but
he in the
now
sky?
he transformed into this big creature.
Yeah, are they fighting in the sky? Out of curiosity,
They're on the ground for the part I saw. I only saw one episode though.
Okay, fair.
And he transformed into a monster because whatever power he's got reacts
He's
to
not
his
stable.
needs at the time.
Yeah. Okay, you're there.
So you know what I'm talking about. But it's past that now, right?
Yeah.
Does he? Would it be spoil? Is it too much of a spoiler to go into what happens, or?
It's not a spoiler because it's basically bait what happens. The heroes are basically obviously fighting the villains. The villains are basically in a situation where All for One. Have you seen
Yeah.
All for One? Where you are?
He's back.
Wait.
Bruv, I literally was on wherever I watch anime, and then it had the latest release of the most up to date episode of My Hero. I clicked in it because I thought, fuck it, why not? And all I saw was, what's his name? Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Fighting the guys. I think that rabbit hero, the one that's got proper powerful legs and kicks.
Oh, you're there.
She was fighting him.
Okay, you're there. You still got a while to go. You still got a little bit to go.
And then,
If you said that before, I wouldn't have mentioned what I mentioned. But
Oh, really?
yeah.
and then that's when his body, due to, I think they on the verge of beating him, he turned into this monster that's the size of, I don't know, that's bigger than a car.
Who else is in this fight? Because there's probably two confrontations.
What's my man? Eye Eraser?
Eraserhead.
That's it. Terrible. He's only got he's Cyclops at this point.
Is he with a blonde kid?
I don't know.
You must watch this a while ago.
Yeah, it was a good while ago.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll talk about this off air and then we'll refresh your memory.
What happened to Deku, bro? Is he still out here doing his fucked up
Vigilante
Batman
stuff.
impersonation?
No. He's come back to the light.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So where's he in this fight?
he comes later.
Because I didn't see him at all. But then, okay. I'll have to
Yeah,
probably-
there's a few moving parts, but yes.
Is it good? Has it been good?
Yes. Where they are now, I'm enjoying it again. They took a bit of a dip, but when they did the My Villain Academia, I started to enjoy it again.
What's that? Was this before the part I've brought
Yeah.
up?
It's basically My Villain Academia was when they just focused on Twice, and the girl who sucks people's bloods and everything.
Wait, Twice is my man that can multiply into...
Yeah.
I actually liked him. As a
I
character,
liked
you know?
him too, bro.
He's gone now, right?
Yeah.
Hawk
Hawk.
was the one that...
Technically, no.
Was it not Hawk?
Hawk was involved, but technically, no. Hawk had to fight him, but he wasn't the. I guess.
The one that had the K shot?
Yeah,
Who was it then?
that's a spoiler. But yes,
Is it...
back to the
okay.
list. he was basically kind of somewhat framed, but yes. Did you know that My Hero Academia Vigilantes comes out this year? Sai said it all.
What's it about?
So, a spin-off prequel to the main series, focusing on a group of unofficial heroes who operate outside the law to combat crime. The story delves into the origins of hero society and challenges the face of official what's right and wrong. But yeah,
So from what you know, it's set in a time when quirks have just started coming about.
I'm not sure when in the timeline it will be, but I think if it's not before All Might, it's All Might in its prime. It's around about that period.
As long as they don't have Deku being a crybaby.
He's not gonna be involved at all.
If they can add a bit more of a serious vibe to it as well, bro, that would be. I'd actually watch it.
Maybe
I'll try it. I'll give it a 3-episode rule.
Maybe the creators were like, everybody gets on Deku, so let's do something about him. But yeah,
Do you like him as a character?
I don't mind him. He's not.
He's not the reason why I watch it though.
No. No. Of course and not. So I've got 2 more to tell you about, and I want to know your thoughts. So there's one called Kowloon Generic Romance.
Okay, I'm not. It's hard to get a feel for what it might be about just by the name.
It's basically it's hard to explain. So there's a city called Kowloon City, and it basically follows a real estate agent as she navigates her daily life.
What?
And complex emotions in a city where the past, the present, and the future converge.
Have you read the manga at all?
I have not. I saw a trailer for it.
So say that again. They live in a city in Germany.
No. It's called.
Bro, I'm so tired. You didn't even mention Germany at all, did you? I'm wilding. I'm so. Oh, you know what? No, I heard Cologne.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
That
My
sense.
bad. You said Kowloon.
It's spelled Kowloon.
Okay.
Kowloon Wallet City. Anyway, I can't pronounce that. But anyway, long story short, it's basically, I saw a trailer. I'll show you the trailer later on. But it basically focuses on the perspective of someone who lives in a city, but this city can also interact with people at the same time, but they're not in the same timeline. So basically, I think she might, from what I've seen or what I can infer, I think she kind of gets a relationship with someone in the same city, but not in the same timeline as her.
How do they interact? Does the trailer?
That's what I need to find out.
It doesn't show that in the trailer.
It doesn't really explain it too tough, but the trailer looks interesting. It looks like it's gonna get a 3-episode attempt from me.
So it's a rom-com.
Yes, it's a. I'm not sure if it's I'm not
But
sure. If
definitely romantic vibes.
Yeah.
Will I give it a chance?
Maybe.
If you said you're gonna give it the tried and tested 3-episode rule. If you stick with it, then I'll give it a chance.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's giving me Your Name vibes.
Same. I think obviously nothing can. Well, I won't say nothing can compete with Your Name, but I don't think it's gonna be anywhere near Your Name. Your Name.
I've seen that movie 3 times, and it's one of those ones where you start watching, I just watch it to the end, bro.
I'd watch it again. Like me, Yoshida, and MGK went to another eat along, and we watched it again. And at the end,
Kigyo?
Yeah, Killig. And at the end, Yoshida and MGK were crying again. Like they watched it for the first time.
Oh, wait a minute. Did they really?
Yeah.
Bless them.
But I looked to my left and right. There was teary eyes everywhere.
Well, you weren't emotional.
Nah, I wasn't emotional, but I was like, oh.
Were you emotional the first time you watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Not like
No, but
like
within a
I was
reasonable.
happy that they finally because it didn't seem like they were gonna actually re-meet, if that makes sense.
Have you ever imagined yourself in that position after watching it? Like,
I don't think I did.
How would you proceed if you found yourself?
Because the thing is, like, in Your Name, they had a feeling, because they couldn't remember each other, where they were adults again. And they saw each other, and instantly were like...
Because if I remember right, at the end, he nearly, just
passed her again. Because they were on a train, and the trains were passing each other. No, this is actually going to spoil us. Let's not... Watch Your Name if you haven't watched Your Name.
So it's like 10 years old.
Watch Your Name if you haven't watched Your Name. There are people who haven't watched it. It's a beautiful story.
If you hadn't told me, I would have known about it.
It's a beautiful story. One more. To Be Hero X. Comes out in April. The series is a story blending action and comedy. The story centers around on a battle royale where superheroes are vying for the title of X. The most popular hero basically becomes empowered by popularity. So if you're popular, then you kind of like get power. And whoever is basically seen in the light or in the society as being like the hero X is basically all powerful. But they really remix the art styles, and they basically. Have you seen Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Do you remember there were certain aspects where in the movie they had like different art styles for different fights and stuff?
Yeah.
They do that, but it's basically ramped up. So the one time there could be 2D and 3D stuff. The next time it could be like noir style like fights. So I'm actually interested just from the fights. It's a.
So you've seen some clips
I've seen
or some video footage?
I've seen some trailer of it.
It looks good.
It looks good. Again after this I'll show it.
No, if anything, we can even probably do an episode around some of these.
Some of these ones that are coming up.
Lazarus, maybe. Because when does that come out?
That comes out in April. April's gonna be a step month.
I'm watching Lazarus. That's guaranteed. Guaranteed watching One Punch Man, even if it comes out by the time I'm 92. The way this is going.
Yeah.
And then, let me see. Off the top of my head, don't remind me, please. Kowloon. I said that if you get past the first 3 episodes and enjoy it, then I'd pick it up too, right?
Yeah, you did.
And then you said there was another one.
Nyite. The living cat.
I completely forgot. No, I don't know about that one, bro. Even hearing you just say that first word disgusts me.
Whoever thought that title was so stupid.
Who made this one? Have they made any other properties that we know about?
I'm not too sure. I haven't really read into the author.
You gotta give it to these creators, though. They're creative as fucks, though.
They're creative as fuck.
Have I missed any out? Apart from the last one.
My Hero Academia Vigilante.
Oh yes. I think because there were some parts of the current My Hero Academia that I actually enjoyed. Yeah.
Yeah, Deku's story was if I'm being really real with you. The best story, in my opinion, from the current My Hero Academia is Endeavor's family. Endeavor's family dynamic, you see at the end of this current season, finally come to a conclusion.
He actually becomes a hero that I can get behind.
Endeavor. He literally, yeah. No, Endeavor...
His character development is actually...
Endeavor should have been the main character. Maybe not even Endeavor. Maybe he took it to the Todoroki, but it should have been Deku. I'm not even gonna try and validate him. He wasn't a good main character.
No, not at all, bro. No, because they never really explain where his... Do they ever explain where his dad goes to? Or disappears to?
Not yet. Not that I know of, at least.
But Endeavor, I mean, he started off as a fucking prick, bro. In the first, season or 2? But then...
The redemption arc.
That was... Yeah.
You know what? Even in him in the hospital, he's the MVP of the series.
I mean, he did... We don't take...
His past crimes, we won't condone his past crimes, but...
Did he domestic abuse his wife? Did he ever hear?
They likely. I can't remember if they've said so, but it's likely.
Did they ever explicitly outright say that he actually, physically assaulted his wife? Oh, no, I think they say that he put her under emotional and psychological abuse, right? Basically.
Potentially, yeah.
Without using those words, but it's implied.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it was very, he was demanding of the kids.
Yeah, he was a prick. He wanted to basically use her quirk to create the perfect offspring.
To be fair, she was down for it, no?
Yeah. But
how's she victim?
She basically fell victim to him just being an absolute...
Didn't he tell her?
I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did. He I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I could have sworn I swear he came with a proposal. Yo, you know LeVar Ball, the real guy LeVar Ball?
No.
The dad of the 3 Melo brothers, the basketball players.
Oh, yeah. I know the Melo brothers.
Their dad. He actually selected his wife based on the principle that he wanted to have kids that would end up, being like pro athletes. And I swear, I think he actually told her that because she was an athlete too. And I swear Endeavor told his wife.
If he did, he did. But if he didn't...
Oh, if he didn't, okay, cool. Yeah, if he didn't need to prick at the start, I'm not going to, try and justify what he did if it feels like that. But if he told her, this is my plan.
The kids didn't sign up for it.
Was he that bad to them, though?
Yeah, he was.
Was he? I haven't seen all of it. I don't know.
All the kids end up hating him. All of the kids end up hating him.
I thought they love him now.
They've forgiven him to a certain extent.
Because you got the girl who's only got ice powers. Then there's the boy who's mainly ice powers but has a bit of fire. I'm judging by the hair. I have no idea.
I think there's 2 ices. I think they're both ice.
The older ones.
Yeah.
And then you've got Todoroki, who's half and half completely. And then you've got Burn Boy.
Yeah.
Who's
Burn
all
Boy.
fire. I don't know his
Who's
name.
super fire. He is he's the brother that disappears.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
It's just those 4, right?
Mm.
Okay, cool. Nah, basic character development was on point.
The whole story arc for Endeavor's family is carrying My Hero Academia for me.
Yeah?
Being honest, yeah.
Who else in My Hero Academia would you say is
Carrying the series.
How about Bakugo? Does he ever get any better? Do they ever add any more depth to his character?
Bakugo becomes more mellow.
He doesn't shout as much.
He still shouts, but he's basically he's more mellow. He mellows out. But without going into spoilers, something does happen in this season that basically is interesting.
To Bakugo or someone else?
To Bakugo. We'll find out next time when you actually catch up.
I won't catch up.
They won't catch up.
I'll just. Oh, you mean when I just tune in randomly to know? Yeah. Okay, cool, yeah.
I got a question for you. So, your watch list.
Yes.
Why do so many shows that you put on it remain unwatched?
Bruv, I literally forget them completely. Because I was meant to watch Megalobox season 2 because I've seen season 1. If you hadn't reminded me the last however many times I've seen you to watch Kino's Journey, I would have completely forgotten about it. There are so many. Fire Force, I always forget.
We got a recommendation from someone that you said you're going to watch as well.
Yes.
What was the recommendation?
Oh, shout out to my guy. The one he said is like
He says like Berserk.
Berserk, yeah. I'll watch it and
then
I'll shout him out for next time because
and then you let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, your life gets in the way. Because I'll make a mental note, okay, you know what, yeah, that anime sounds on point, or I need to, it's been a while since I've watched whatever anime that I was enjoying at the time, and then goals and responsibilities and cost of living crisis take up my mental bandwidth. And
Life, basically.
I've only, unless I'm super down for it, like solo leveling right now, then it's hard for me to remember, unless I write it down. But I need to do better, though. Because you've got a list, right? That you've written down.
I've got a long ass list.
How many of you managed to tick off or at least start?
Bro, if I go into that list, we'll be here all night.
Because it's catch-22 because you're gassed that you've got so many to watch.
And then more come. And you're like, you just continue to edit. And the funny thing is, anime that I want to watch, that I really, really want to watch, end up falling into the back burner for new ones like a Solo Leveling or like a Lazarus, because the next shiny toy just looks a little bit more appealing.
You can watch Beastars season 3.
I think I will only because I want to see
see season 1 and 2.
Yeah, I want to see how the story ends. Will you watch it, or are you gonna?
I'm in the same boat as you. It's so dry. I think the highlight of both seasons is when Kato calls is it
Louis the Deer? Or Leo the Deer? What's his real name? Carl said it so much, I don't know which one's the real name.
It must be Louis because Leo the Deer, that's too funny.
You're right. You're probably right.
I think that's shout out Kato. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, I need to actually, because I think, you know what's mad? I actually made a partial list of the castaways of the ones that didn't get selected by Skynet. You know when we done the whole each man brings one each for each genre?
Yeah, and that's where Kino's Journey became one.
Yeah.
It was a castaway.
I don't even know where that list that I made is anymore. Over it's on my OneDrive.
There was some very good ones on there that looked interesting, that I was upset didn't make it. You're right. We'll find out what they were.
Yeah.
Do you think there's too much anime? Like, do you think your list will continue to grow because there's just too much anime to watch?
I mean, it depends on how much time I get to dedicate to them, really. Because if this was, I don't know, let's say 10 years ago, I would have breezed past all of them, bruv. But nowadays, but then again, you make time for what you want to make time for as well, you know what I mean?
You really do. Like, we make time for Solo Leveling like if we really, really, Now, no offense to any of these titles, but if you really wanted to watch Kino's journey, you would have watched it by now.
Oh,
like
100%.
you want to watch it.
There's
but
2 versions though, you know.
It's 2.
There's I think it's a 90s version. It's either late 90s or early 2000s. It's like
A remake, like Hunter x Hunter and
yeah. And from what I've seen online, they both essentially tell the same story, but
is one a film and one's
I don't think so.
you know, we need to do an episode where we finally sit down and break down Kino's journey. Like, it's going to need to be done.
Are you gonna watch both seasons?
Depending on how many episodes there are.
I think they're quite long actually. Because I went on Reddit to find out a bit more on what people's opinion were. They've actually seen it. And they said you can watch both.
Yeah.
The story for the most part is still the same, but the timeline in regards to when events occur is a bit different. From what I remember seeing.
I got one last question for you.
Mm.
Is there an anime that you've watched finally and you've gone to yourself, why didn't I start this earlier? One that you've had on your watch list that you've gone, let me finally take it off the shelf. And when you finally go, oh, you know what, I'm gonna finally give this a shot. And you go to yourself, hey, why are you on the list so long?
I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there is, but I'm just drawing a blank at the moment. Refresh my memory if you kind of any anime that I mentioned to you recently outside of the ones that I usually talk about.
Also the one that you really usually talk about. I know that there's one that Judd recommends called Sasuke and Peeps.
The one with the parrot.
Yeah.
I need to actually start watching that. That's the list. That needs to go on the list. Oh, tell me that I did not.
Did you delete your list?
Nah, I actually thought, you know what, let me use WhatsApp and type a message to myself. Sasuke and Peeps, right?
Yeah, I think it's something and Peeps. I think if there was one that I kind of would go to myself, it was on the list for a little bit and I finally picked it up and enjoyed it. It was one called Oshinoko.
I've never heard of that, I don't think so.
Oshinoko, it's a drama that has a bit of supernatural elements. So basically there's a doctor who basically has a sick terminal patient, a little girl, and she's a big fan of an idol. And she's like a big fan of the idol. And
when you say idol, you mean those Japanese?
Yeah, singers.
Okay.
Yeah, singers. She's a big fan of this idol. And through this patient, the man becomes a fan of the idol because I guess spending time with this girl, he's obviously like, yeah. The girl dies. Obviously, he's terminally ill. The patient dies, yeah. Which is sad. And then next thing you know, the doctor in the hospital is confronted by a woman. And this woman is said idol. The woman is pregnant. And he basically lives out in the sticks. Like the hospital's in a remote spot. And this girl comes from Tokyo. So she's obviously quite famous. She's going to go and have her babies outside in like a small rural area. And the doctor's like, I will deliver your babies. Like da-da-da-da. The man ends up dying.
The doctor?
The doctor dies.
And don't tell me, the girl that died and the man that died reincarnate into the kids that are born?
Mm-hmm. As the idol's twins.
Why?
That's what you find out later on. I haven't found out why yet, personally.
Sorry. This is one that you've started and seen already?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I like it. It's actually good. It's entertaining.
How many episodes? 12, 24?
2 seasons. I think it will be...
Oh, so the story's finished?
No. Season 3, I think it's been greenlit, if not announced. How far can the story go?
Bro, that's exactly what I was just thinking. But you've enjoyed it. You've seen both seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Raw.
The first episode at an hour. And at the end of the hour episode, it is one of the most what the fuck moments that I think I've seen. Because
is that where you find out that their souls are reincarnated into the babies?
You find out partway through the first episode, but right at the end of the episode, something happens that changes the direction of the whole series. It's a plot twist that basically you don't see coming.
Where did you come across that?
The interwebs.
Someone just said, watch this and... gave a synopsis and you thought, you know what, it does sound interesting.
And
So-
it looks like it
what
would be
did you
quite
call it
good.
again?
Oshi no Ko.
No, I've never heard of that before. But what, that been on your list for a while and...
It's been on my list for a little bit. It's a relatively
Prime?
new-ish anime. No, not even Prime.
No?
I think Prime hasn't watched it. If he has, he hasn't spoken about it too tough.
Was it a slice of life or...
Supernatural anime that focuses on the dark side of the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's got.
Wait, is that your description or how they describe it?
I guess it's my description
Oh, okay,
to a
cool,
certain
cool,
extent. Yeah,
Yeah. Definitely sounds like a Pizen anime.
but there's mystery. There's mystery and there's a mystery murder element in it as well.
Does the mum know her kids aren't even her kids anymore, basically?
No.
So how do you know? Was that a spoiler?
You find out because obviously you're watching the story unfold. So the boy and the girl have memories from their previous life, and through the boy's memory or the doctor, he basically, you're smiling. You're
Now I'm
hilarious.
just thinking, because if he has memories, he's got all these medical abilities that you just shouldn't have for a little boy.
For a little boy, yeah, but he doesn't actually use them.
And how old is the girl that died?
She was probably, if I was to guess, somewhere between the ages of like 10 to 12, if that, when she died.
It's an interesting concept, though. Can't lie.
No, it's a good concept. It's a good concept. It's a surprise one that I didn't expect I would enjoy so much.
Did you binge it? Partially binge, anyway. Did you find yourself watching episode after episode?
It was something that I watched alongside other things, but I had to watch maybe like 3 or 4 episodes at a time.
Oh no, that's when you know you enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's what I meant still. Okay, cool. I'm trying to think. It's always the moments like these where you end up drawing a blank. It will come to me after. I know that for sure.
No worries. But yeah, on that note, we've been the Anime Freshmen, and you can catch us on all the socials. If you enjoy any of the conversations that we've been having, make sure to listen, rate, and give 5 stars where you can to the episode, because it helps the algorithm get us to more people and continues to help us make fresh content. You can follow us on all the socials. We are at Anime Freshmen everywhere, on Instagram, on X, formerly known as Twitter. We're on Facebook. We are on the main socials. You can also find us on Twitch, where we stream semi-regularly. We do gaming, and we also do some watch-along reactions. Myself, Yoshida, and MGK are currently doing a watch-along reaction to Solo Leveling, so make sure to check that out. That's on Twitch, which is www.twitch.com/Anime Freshmen. You can join the Discord via the Twitch, so make sure that you jump in and check our streams. We usually stream Monday, Wednesdays, Sundays, but if you want to find out whenever we're streaming, just make sure you follow us on the socials. We have a website. The website is www.animefreshmen.com, and if you want to read any of our blogs, just do /blogs. If you want to drop us an email to talk about the bag, to give some feedback, all of that good stuff, drop us an email at animefreshmen.com. hello@animefreshmen.com, should I say.
I found it.
You found it.
Shout out to Lee G
Thank you, Liji.
for the recommendation, and the anime that he said comes as a very close second to Berserk is called Ubul Blatt. So first word UBEL, second word BLATT.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for that recommendation. We will be watching it. Highlander will start watching it, and he'll recommend it to the wider team, and he's a big Berserk fan, so thank you very much for that
No, shout out to Lee
recommendation,
G for the recommendation still, car. If it turned out to be on point, then I won't say I love you, but yeah.
give a little bro dab. But yes, that pretty much wraps up everything. So
Keep it fresh.
took the words right out of my mouth.